Sony EX3 or is that Panasonic? That's a Sony? Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming. I'm Constable Tanya Byzantine.
Hang on. Sorry.
Sure, no problem. Yeah. Constable Tanya Byzantine, Media Relations Officer for the Vancouver Police. Tanya is Tania. Byzantine is Visintine. Vancouver Police are recommending several charges against the driver of a car share vehicle who was involved in a motor vehicle collision in late December. On December 29th at around 3:30 a.m., a collision occurred between a car-to-go smart car and a taxi in the intersection of East 1st Avenue and Renfrew Street. The 29-year-old taxi driver was taken to hospital with life-threatening injuries and tragically died a short time later. I do want to clarify he was 29 at the time of his death. In my release that I sent out earlier, I indicated he was 25, when in fact he was 29. The driver of the car-to-go was also taken to hospital for serious injuries. The two passengers in the taxi were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Vancouver Police have recommended 6 charges to Crown Counsel related to impaired driving and the dangerous operation of a motor vehicle. Due to the medical state of the suspect, it is expected that charges will not be approved at this time, as he wouldn't be able to partake in the court proceedings. The suspect has returned to his home country. Investigators will continue to monitor the suspect's medical condition and evaluate what the next steps would be if his condition improves to the point where he is able to participate in the court process. Our condolences go out to the victim's family. This is a very tragic case, and I can't even begin to imagine the difficulties that they are facing at this time. Are there any questions?
How difficult of a process is it to get him back here for trial if you do lay charges?
So that is something our investigators will look into. I don't have the details of that, but that is something, it is an option, something they will evaluate if that does come up.
Is it common to allow someone to return to their home country for these reasons?
Every situation is different, and every case is unique. And as the police, our investigators take each case separately and treat each case individually as it is unique. So again, we will evaluate that decision if it comes time for that.
Have you talked to Ireland? Do you know the extradition process with them?
Right now, it's something our investigators will be looking into if need be.
Okay, so you would...
Yeah.
What,
I don't have any more information on that. Right now, I know that our suspect has returned to his home country, and if it should arise that we are going to proceed with a court proceeding, that's something our investigators will look into. It's not so black and white.
What are the injuries that he has sustained now?
I can't get into that for privacy reasons. He just is medically, his medical condition will not allow him to partake in the court process.
Any reaction from the family of the deceased?
Of course, I can't begin to imagine what that they are going through. This is awful. It's a tragedy, really, and we share their concern and their grief.
Are they any reaction about the charges possibly being laid into the suspect?
I can't speak to the family. I mean, like I said, I can only imagine and empathize what they are going through at a time like this, but I can't speak to how they are feeling. I can only imagine, as we all can.
I just meant, is it a relief to him that maybe this guy will get charged? That's all.
As our hope with the police, we do hope that recommending these charges to Crown will bring some kind of closure to them. That is our hope.
What about financial retribution? I mean, this guy caused a lot of damage to a bank, to that car, that person's life gone. How can he be got after financially? It
is a very disheartening situation. It's one that thankfully doesn't happen all the time. As for those legalities, I don't have information on that.
Question on another
Yes.
matter, if
Yes.
I may. We just heard from the mayor that police have been briefing him on businesses which are obeying or not obeying the public health order. He mentioned that via police on St. Patrick's Day, there were more than 20 businesses that were operating in violation of this order. I'm just wondering if we have a sense from last night, if it's being obeyed a bit more than it was on St. Patrick's Day?
This situation is very early. It's evolving. It's very fluid, as we all know. I do know our senior management team is working with our provincial and our local partners to implement these lawful measures. As always, the VPD will continue to uphold the law, will protect the public, and will do what we do best, and that's our job as the police. So as for what exactly is going to happen, it's ever changing right now, and as soon as we do know and we have a concrete plan, we will obviously share it with everybody. But it's in the works, and things are being talked about for sure.
Social distance.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.